You ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Are you an entertainer who loves to dance and hype up the crowd? If so, the Hustle Hype Crew is a perfect opportunity for you to gain professional performance and entertainment experience. The Hustle Hype Crew is a hip-hop-centric performance team that brings the energy to all the Memphis Hustle games. Come audition for the best entertainment team in the G League on Sunday, September 13th at Landers Center. For more information, visit memphis.gleague.nba.com/hype crew.
Your 27th season. How many years are you chasing to do?
What's retirement age? But no.
There's no such thing
You
anymore.
got look, man. When you guys start to get a certain age, you start thinking of different things. You gotta find that out.
know.
So I've got young kids, so I'm gonna have probably 85.
Okay, perfect.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Obviously, you got a new coach. You've got roughly 70 new players. Do you have a sense for what to expect?
I expect that we're going to play hard. I expect that we're going to play discipline, and I expect consistency because that's what Huff has done wherever he's been. I also expect that Huff's not going to take a back seat to anybody.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Friday, August 21st, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, Gary Parrish on the Gary Parrish Show will join us as he does on Fridays. There were preseason games that went on last night in the NFL. We will get you ready for the weekend ahead. In addition to that, another NBA team is changing ownership hands. College sports has got all manner of things going on and trying to figure out who is going to be eligible to play for the upcoming football and basketball seasons. There's news on the Ole Miss football season. We'll get to a bunch of stuff today. Get you ready for the weekend ahead. It's a Friday. It's hot out, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got tons of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is got another big college sports news that is going on this morning. Before I get to anything, I welcome Bennett Doyle to the show. Bennett Doyle. Bennett Doyle. Thanks for filling in today.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Roser has been gallivanting around the globe, or at least the state of Tennessee this week with his honeymoon week. He will be back on Monday. Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He sure is. He's a Walker 93.
I just want you to know, Vernon, we are taking credit over here for Angel Reese's best 3-game stretch of the season. Ever since we put out that reel on Monday. Since then, Verno, she is 21-10-4, 4 steals, 20-10-8-3, and 15-14-6-4.
Young GOAT. We turned it around.
Angel, you're welcome. Last night, she did not miss a shot.
9 of 9.
9 of 9, hidden trade. So just when we mentioned the part when she playing like ass, we're going to acknowledge when she hooping too.
Gary Parrish from the Gary Parrish Show is here. You can watch the Gary Parrish Show every morning at 10 o'clock on YouTube and Grind City Media and everywhere else you get your podcast. Last night, I flipped on the, the DGG game, Chattanooga Baylor and Brentwood that we've been talking about, that was featured on ESPN last night. And let me just tell you something. As someone who goes to Memphis high school football games, I don't know, decently regularly, I probably go to 3 or 4 at least throughout the year. That is a different sport they are playing in that side of the state, brother. That was a college game. Yeah, and this kid that they're paying, whatever it is, $2 million that's going to Tennessee next year, I mean, an absolute freak of nature.
We got a name for people like him, bro. He lives in the same family as like Zion, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yes. He could be playing college football right now.
We got a name for him. I'm going to say the initials. Y'all can't say it, but it's a SEN.
Yeah.
You know, you know.
He's outrageous. Anyways, all right, we need to get to this college sports story. So even as I was driving in this morning, you were broaching the subject about the college sports guys and these injunctions that are all taking place. Adam Schefter went on ESPN yesterday. I saw this afternoon after our show, and he was like, look, bro, this is the wild, wild west because cuts are going to be taking place in about a week, and they're saying that these kids have until September 1st, and they can enter the transfer portal, but it's also odd, right? And so that NFL teams are even bracing themselves and trying to figure out who can make 53-man rosters. You, in passing, mentioned the kid Seth Trimble.
Right.
And now they're saying he's already ineligible. Right. You said they gave him, you heard $3 million
That's right.
to go to Louisville, and then they announce it.
Literally a week later.
Welcome Seth Trimble. And now it's like Seth Trimble can't play at Louisville?
Right. As of this moment, he would not be eligible. Now, there's other legal channels to go through. It's very confusing, even for people who write and talk about this stuff every day. This is the case in Colorado that the NCAA got to stay in today. So anybody who gained eligibility through the case in Colorado is now back to being ruled ineligible. That doesn't cover everybody. Some of these other guys got eligible through other states.
So that one got overturned?
Yes.
The Colorado one?
Well, the NCAA, I want to make sure we get
here. Pete Nakos is saying, class of 2022 athletes who exhausted 4 years of eligibility this past spring are now ineligible unless they have their own TRO or injunction.
And so they might need to go find a new one now?
So they got to get a temporary restraining order. Now these ambulance chasing NCAA lawyers.
Yeah, they're on it. Trust me, the phones are blowing up right now.
Okay.
Because if
you got to get your own.
Well, if you're Louisville, you're actually working on this as well. You're like, all right, what do we do now? And I'm sure there's clauses in the contract. They're not going to give Seth Trimble $3 million to never play at Louisville, but they want him eligible. They want him on the team, so they'll be working on trying to figure this out as well. I don't know where it goes from here. And this isn't that surprising, but it's just the latest. If you were Seth Trimble or anybody like Seth Trimble and you thought, all right, I'm good, not yet. You still got work to do.
Okay, so these temporary restraining orders, do you think that what's going to happen now is that there are just going to be large swaths of college? There's 16 that got evidently covered in this Louisiana ruling that took place earlier this week. Which do you think is more likely that we will see, possibly hundreds or who knows, college athletes that all get these blanket temporary restraining orders, or that this is the time? Because as you said, they foolishly announced this at a timing that enabled this. Is this the time where the NCAA will actually stand up for itself and be like, no? Because this is also weird. I saw a lawyer last night, Gary, and you can speak on all of this in a second. It said, a lawyer posted, he said, I read the Louisiana temporary restraining order, but that doesn't answer two questions I have. How did Wright enter the transfer portal without being enrolled as a student? And he couldn't access the portal without a school entering his name in the system. So who did that?
Yeah. So the way it was written was, if you can get your member institution to put you in the transfer portal, then you can be in the transfer portal. But right now,
they're not even in school.
They don't have
He's a Bengal.
They don't have an institution. So it's like it's almost like the wording, whether intentional or not, sets up a little bit of a trap. It's like, yeah, we said you can get in the transfer portal if your member institution will put you in. Well, I don't have a member institution. Oh, well, then too bad. I mean, that's sort of where we're at now. I'm sure all this stuff will get argued and challenged.
Are they going to stand up is the point?
Yes, the NCAA is standing up.
Or do you think it will be?
No, the NCAA is standing up.
Okay.
In fact, others have suggested to them, just let this go. It's a one-year thing. Let them all come back. Let the coaches figure it out. The coaches can decide. Just because
the market will decide.
Yeah, just because hundreds of players are now eligible for a fifth year doesn't mean anybody wants them all. So just rather than get caught up in this shit that we're doing every week now, just say, fine, whatever. We disagree, but whatever. It's just like with your kids. It's not worth the fight. Yeah. All right? So do it. I don't agree, but it ain't worth the fight. Go do it, and then after this, it's over. Then we're back to everybody's 5 for 5, and that's it. There were people who've argued and said, like, should just do that. I kind of do too. Just get it out of the courts. Let them go. Who cares? But they're clearly fighting. They want to take a stand, and at least today's a win for them.
Yeah, this is like they're trying to, and this is, as we talked about, like anything that is the Wild Wild West. First, what happens is it's just an absolute free-for-all, and then, no matter what it is, they try to regulate it, right? Like, and this is like this long, drawn-out attempt to regulate what is going on. Like, eventually somebody's going to say, hey, and here's a cap of what you can spend, right? Because it would take, and maybe, like I think yesterday or the day before, I did this whole bit about, I think there were 6 or 7 teams that are spending about $40 million, right? And then there were, 5 or 6 more that are spending about $30 million. Like, if somebody came in and spent 75, all of a sudden, somebody would be like...
That's what the Dodgers are going to do.
Correct.
When they come to college football.
Correct.
They're going to spend
but that is where you're headed. Yeah. At some point, somebody's going to get sick of it, and they're going to have a billionaire donor, and they're going to say, all right, let's try this for a year. Right. Let's see what we can get for $80 million. We'll double spend everybody, and then at that point, everybody's going to be like, whoa. We got to have some kind of regulation here. It hasn't gotten so bad.
But it's about to. But it's multiplied so many times already.
Right.
And you go back just a few years, and you would have coaches say things like, this can't last. This is not sustainable. They're still saying it. They said it out loud. Except, you know what you realize every year? It apparently is sustainable. They keep paying it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever a roster cost. 2 years ago, Memphis might have spent $5 million on a basketball roster and been like, that's good. Now $5 million is nothing.
How much do you think actually comes out from these athletic departments?
The 20.5, right in that range. Yeah.
And so the other is just covered by
donors.
Guys.
It's
so that's what I'm saying. There might be, some bazillionaire donor that went to a school that just decides, you know what, man?
Yeah, he's a Texas Tech booster.
Yeah, but he's spending like 30 something. I'm saying the guy that would just spend like 60.
Where's Steve Ballmer go to school with?
I made this point.
Where's Steve Ballmer go to school?
Probably MIT.
I made this point before all of this even happened. I said the thing that I don't know if everybody understands this, but if you just decide you win Powerball for $1 billion, and you also happen to love women's soccer, and you also happen to live in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and you decided, you know what I want to do with my Powerball money? I want to build the best women's soccer team at Southern Miss.
Yep.
You can do that.
Well, I think I think it was Larry Ellison's wife is the one. I think it is. Larry Ellison, obviously one of the Microsoft guys, who is like a Ballmer. But his wife, cares deeply about Michigan. She's the one that was on the hook for the Underwood kid, right? Like, she's just like, no, we're getting the best recruit in the country. And I think they gave him like $5 million. Like, they got Dave Portnoy in on it.
If you want to know why Dusty May took the Michigan job over the Louisville job when they were both his?
Her?
Not her specifically, but the institutional wealth and just connected to the University of Michigan. Like, that place is just, I know they've had their athletic department problems, but there's just so much money connected to that and people who care about that it was like, well, you saw what happened. In year 2, he won a national championship.
Well, we're already figuring out, and I heard you mention BYU in passing. They're getting this kid from Michigan State.
Jackson Collier?
Yeah, we're finding out, who has the alums with big money, because Vanderbilt obviously
BYU is a massive national institution.
And you're also, and then they coincide, right? So you have, billions of dollars at your disposal possibly with your alums and people that care about the program, and B, you were always unwilling to cheat.
There you go, right.
Like, these schools, and it's like, this is what they would have always been. If they wanted to cheat, They could have been amazing
You
forever.
take the Alabama football culture, put it at BYU,
yes,
and then they'd be buying players the whole time.
Same with all these Big Ten schools. It was like a scarlet letter if you got in trouble. Whereas I don't know if there is an SEC team that did not get hammered at some point.
Yeah, no, you had it right a few weeks ago in the clip that got a lot of attention. The biggest difference, if you're trying to figure out, man, it looks like the SEC, man, they've gotten caught a little bit. It's because they were cheating the whole time, and most others weren't, at least not to that degree. Right. And I would hear from basketball, on the basketball side. Like, everybody knows it was true on football.
Yes.
It was also true on the basketball side.
Right.
You could ask, if we do these candid coaches, I don't know if we ever asked this question, but if we did ask 100 coaches around the country anonymously 5 years ago, 10 years ago, so what's the dirtiest league in the country in terms of just cheating to buy players? SEC by far. Like not even close. Not even close. Yeah. I had coaches tell me, you ready for this? That when they were, they're a mid-major coach doing well, and it's like you can get, the middle of the pack SEC job or the middle of the pack Big Ten job or even the bottom tier Big Ten job. They'd be like, you take, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
If you're Will Wade, go take the SEC job and get going.
Right.
But like me, I know if I go to the bad SEC job and I'm not willing to cheat, everybody else is, even the guys with the good jobs, I'm dead. Yeah. At least in the Big Ten, I got to,
Yeah.
I had Tom Izzo.
And these football guys, like you go back to like the early 2000s when you were writing your articles and we were going to SEC medias all the time. Like these unbelievable players, it was never coming down to, this kid's either going to Georgia or he's going to Ohio State. No. He was going to Georgia, or he was going to Alabama,
that's right.
or he was going to Florida, or he was going to.
And you could always hear it, like when the coaches would irritate each other.
Yes.
Like all of a sudden Kirby is like yelling, "Well, go ask Nick Saban how," or no, Jimbo was.
Yes.
Like go ask Nick Saban how he got all those players.
Right.
Like they'd start to rat on each other. Here's a story that I think underlines this.
Cam Newton was at Florida and chose between Mississippi State and Auburn.
Right. And yeah. So here's a story that I think underlines this. I did a thing maybe 15 years ago where I went on a recruiting trail with Tom Izzo. And it was just me and him, private planes, the private cars. I was just with them for like 3 straight days, everywhere we were. And one night we're in a gym. I don't know where we were. Let's say we were in Indianapolis and needed to get to Akron for the next morning. And we had a private plane and we were just going to take it that night at the end of the night. We happened to be sitting with Bruce Weber, who at the time is the head coach at Illinois, conference rivals in the Big Ten. And Tom's like, "So you going to Akron?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm going tomorrow morning. I got a 6 a.m. flight." And Tom's like, 6 a.m. flight? Like what? And he's like, "Yeah, I don't have a private plane." And Tom's like, "No, just it was like a connection too."
Right.
And Tom's like, "No, you're riding with us tonight." And he's like, "Oh no, Tom, you don't have to let me." He's like, "No, you're getting on the plane with me tonight." And so it was me, Tom Izzo, Bruce Weber on the plane. And we get on the plane and they're sort of talking, and I'm like, "Is this normal? Because you guys are out there killing each other." And Izzo said this. He said, "We're recruiting some of the same players." He said, "But here's what I know. If I lose a player to this guy, it ain't gonna be because he cheated me." Mm-hmm. And I can't say that for a lot of people, but I know what this guy's about.
Right.
And so I'm fine with this. Would be giving an advantage to a rival under certain circumstances, but right now I'm just helping a friend who I know is not going to cheat me.
Right.
And in the SEC, that would never happen. You think John Calipari can trust Bruce Pearl?
When you think about all these guys, all these guys, like even like the ones that we have not considered good, like any of them that got good, like Rick Stansbury at Mississippi State, like Will Wade at LSU, like Bruce Pearl at Auburn, like all these teams that like were not good basketball teams, and it's like they've all gotten busted for something.
Of course.
Bruce at Tennessee.
Yes.
Hey, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Have you talked to any coaches about this whole like back and forth, this like new back and forth thing? Like, are they encouraging? Are they excited about guys playing G League ball? And then
no, they all hate it.
Okay.
But it's funny. You go.
It's also your best chance at winning.
That's it. Yeah. So it's like they're conflicted. You say, hey, just broadly speaking, how do you feel about like former G League players, former even pros, international players coming back and playing college basketball? The 24-year-old from Spain, they all go, "Man, that's not what college basketball is supposed to be about. This ain't why I got in it." And I say, "Yeah, okay." And I go, "So what are you doing tomorrow?" "I'm jumping on a plane, flying to Paris to look at a 24-year-old.
So if it wins some games, they don't.
That's right. It's like, I don't think it's right. This is the way they rationalize. This is the way they used to rationalize cheating too. Mm-hmm. All these guys, they all get into it like, I won't be that way. And then you're in it. And I think it's a little bit like politics.
Right.
You say, I'll never.
Yeah, everybody's got promises.
Yeah, and then you get in the middle of it. And
I don't need that money.
I'll never take that money. I'll never be compromised. You just look up and you compromise.
Let me get that.
And so you get into it, you go, I'm not gonna cheat. That's not who I am. I've got a moral compass and then you get into it and it's like,
you're a loser.
Your one didn't go well. Your two didn't go well.
No, I mean, you're a loser.
Yeah. Now, I've got the 13th ranked recruiting class again.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, man, I don't have a chance.
Right.
So I'm not cheating. I'm just trying to keep up.
That has made this much better.
Yeah.
So while the coaches may resent some of it, it is that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're way closer to being on a level playing field.
Yeah, no question. Like now you can, if you fundraise, if you get the money, you can go out and spend it and nobody's, looking at you funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so the international former pro stuff, it's the same thing. If you ask them, they all say they don't want to do it. But if you give them an opportunity to do it, almost all of them will. And they won't do it because they say they think it's right. They'll do it because they'll say, hey, if I don't do it, hey, like you talk to Rick Pitino, and he might say this, and I'm just making this up, but Rick might say, I don't want to take a 24-year-old pro from Serbia, but if I don't, Dan Hurley's going to, and then he's going to beat me with him, so I got to take him. So they all say, I don't want to do this, I'm just doing it because everybody else is. And that's how you get it straight in your head.
Regarding when this all does end up getting regulated, there was that big story that came out, maybe like a year and a half ago about FedEx putting all that money into Memphis. I mean, that is a mode of operation, right? Like, and evidently they're going to be able to spend more than everybody else. But like, what if they spent way more than everybody else, right? Like, what if Memphis did stand up and like all of a sudden they were spending twice as much as everybody in the AAC, blasting everybody, having a chance at going to the, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost, you know what I mean? Like the best thing that could happen, and that could honestly happen for any of the smaller schools.
Oh, it's
like at
it's
some
so,
point,
it's so much
somebody
easier
somebody that went to a small school is just going to say,
Jerry Lawler, where you at, cuz?
we just named a street after you.
Just named a street after him. Come on.
It could be something as simple as, I mean, I'd go back to Powerball just because that's the easiest way to come up with a bunch of money out of nowhere. But like some diehard East Carolina fan wins $1 billion, and is like, you know what I want to do? I'm going to throw $40 million at a football team, just see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's like
somebody's going to do it.
Yes, I mean they did it
at some point. Somebody's
they did it at Texas Tech with the softball program.
They did.
They did it with the football program, but Texas Tech has been okay, but they're not a playoff.
But in softball, it was just a softball program. They went out and bought the best pitcher. They just went out and bought her.
Yeah.
And they were in the College World Series the next year. I mean, they bought her for like $1 million.
Right.
There's literally no actual possibility for return on investment from $1 million softball player.
The thing is, they never won. They never won a title either, by the way.
Well, and look right now, you want to talk about return on investment. There is. So let's just say our old buddy Mike Norvell, right?
Mm-hmm.
The difference between Mike Norvell and what's going on with, say, Mario Cristobal is he went out and probably paid a meager amount for DJ ukulele, and then a meager amount for Tommy Castellanos, who I'm seeing is like trying to go to school somewhere, which he damn near got Mike Norvell fired last year. So I don't know who wants to sign up for that. But that's the difference between that and Miami going, to hell with this. We're paying Cam Ward and Carson Beck.
Right.
Like, it literally, if Mike Norvell had Cam Ward and Carson Beck the last 2 years, we're talking about him like signing a $80 million extension to be at that school or something like that, right? Instead, if he doesn't win big this year, they're probably going to roll him.
Yeah.
And it's like, the return on investment on stuff like that is obviously, and then they turned around and this year they threw a ton of money at Darian Mensah, the kid from Duke.
What I meant is like, in terms of, you talk to athletic directors now, they'll say, I'm going to invest in football because if we ever get football rocking and rolling, that's a money maker.
Yep.
I'll invest in men's
softball.
Softball is never going to money maker. You cannot make that $1 million back. Yeah. But they didn't care. It's just
somebody cared about it.
Somebody cared and said, we want to be good at this, and boom. Now, the thing at BYU is a little different because what they've realized at BYU is, what is it worth to our brand to have the #1 pick in the NBA draft, right?
Enormous.
We are a international institution, but at the very least, we have alums coast to coast in every state all over the country. And, BYU being on that stage connected to A.J. DeBonsa, connected to a young black man, They've realized like we'll pay him $8 million. The enrollment we'll get just based off of the notoriety he brings us is going to hand over fist. So that's where you actually you can enhance your university by having an AJ DeBonsa represent it.
We found a school we might have to worry about, bro. Talking about somebody throwing a lot of money on. You know Mr. Beast, right?
Yep.
You know where he went to school? Somebody in the chat just brought it up. Because he's hypothetically already brought this up.
And he's cared about this, right? He has brought it up before.
Throwing $100 million at the East Carolina Pirates.
Mr. Beast went to East Carolina?
Yes.
I'll be damned.
That's wild.
Just imagine if Mr. Beast just cut the check one day and said, yo.
Did you look up where Steve Ballmer went?
Yeah, he went to Harvard and Stanford.
They don't even do it.
They don't even care.
I don't even think they do it.
They actually find it to be.
They don't even do it.
Unbecoming.
Oh wow.
Of an academic institution. They like frown upon it. Like we're not going to be about that.
Right.
If you want to make money.
They probably protest it.
If you want to,
they probably do. Like spoken word groups about it.
if you want to make money playing sports, go do it somewhere else. We're an Ivy League school.
Yes.
That's sort of the approach there.
Yes. Okay, so he can't do that.
You can't do that. Somebody brought up Sacramento State too. Sacramento State has a lot of money over there too. Like a big.
Well, they just bought their way into the.
They got Mike Bibby and
the
Shaq, right?
Yeah. Most famous.
Mike Bibby and Shaq. I don't know who do you think the richest? I mean, Bill Laurie.
Bill Laurie.
He's the richest alum we got.
Yeah.
And they got the Laurie Center already. I mean, you can't hit him up again.
We already drained this pocket one time.
Well, that's the real problem at Memphis. And this is a fake number. We don't have a lot of them.
We don't have a big.
We have like 5 people you go to for everything. Where at like Ohio State, they got 500 people you can go to for everything.
Right.
Can you cut a check, GP? Can you cut you a check?
What
you got, bro?
I have never. You know what? I've never been approached.
We couldn't get.
I've never.
We couldn't even get a cornerback. We can't afford.
I'm not buying you a football player.
Yeah.
I could make a donation as a proud alum, but I'm not buying football players.
Who is like? I'm trying to think most like entertainment style alum we have like in Memphis.
I mean, Jason Isbell's a Memphis alum, technically.
Who is that?
He is an alum.
Yeah, I mean, if
go
you go
look
to
at
school,
the list. Go look at the list. It ain't big.
Technically, if you ever attend a school, you are an alum of that school. You do not have to graduate to call yourself an alum.
Did Juicy J and them ever go?
I don't know if Juicy J ever enrolled at the University of Memphis.
He did not.
Come on.
We're just trying to get these pockets.
All right, the most famous University of Memphis alumni: Isaac Hayes, Penny Hardaway, Sybil Shepherd. Sybil Shepherd's still around?
What's Sybil doing? I don't know if she's like doing a ton of acting.
I need to holler at Jenna and see if I could get her in studio.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know what? I should have done that during the summer. There's some of these that I like.
Didn't she used to live down there on the bluffs?
I've tried to get some of these before. Like the ones that would be good would be like when we first moved here and you heard about like all the famous people. It was like Sybil Shepherd,
Kathy
Bates,
Jake the Snake.
Wait,
Jake the Snake went to White Station.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
The wrestler?
Jake the Snake went to White Station High School, bro. So did Kathy Bates.
Wait,
shout out to the White House.
Wait. Jake the Snake
went to White Station, yes.
Memphis.
How have I never heard that?
I don't know that I've ever heard that.
What?
Do you see it on there?
You know who's a pretty wealthy Memphis alum?
Who we got?
Derrick Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no way
he doesn't care about anything
anymore.
He's
not cutting us a check, bro.
Oh, you know who it's going to be like in
It says he went to Sweetwater High School.
Wait, hold on. Who is Rich Barton?
I'm pretty sure Jake the Snake went to White Station.
Rich Barton is a high-profile tech entrepreneur who co-founded Expedia and Zillow.
Where'd he go to school?
It says he went to Memphis.
Wait, bro.
Where are you at, Rich Barton?
Where are you going to fix all this?
Hold on.
Hey, Ed Scott, instead of making graphics, you should be calling these people.
Hold on, is this for real?
Come on, bro.
Ain't no way. It said he's also a venture partner in Benchmark and is on the board of directors for Netflix, Nextdoor, and Artsy. He also serves on the Stanford Board of Trustees. Wait. Why are they listing him as going to Memphis?
He probably went there for a semester.
He went to Stanford. That's not. I typed in.
Man, they got They got that dude confused with Will Barton.
She thought it was Will Barton.
They thought you talking about Will Barton. Oh. And what was Will's brother's name?
Antonio.
Antonio Barton. They thought you talking about Antonio Barton.
And actually, yeah, you're right. They did. They confused it. Will Bartner actually player development for the Timberwolves.
He ain't gonna help us out.
Nancy Walton Laurie graduated.
Why did they list
University of
this?
Memphis, 1973, with an English degree.
Come on.
She's now worth $17.8 billion. There's your answer. We need Nancy Walton Laurie.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked up a list of Memphis famous alumni, literature and arts media. You ready for this? Dixie Carter, Eric Jerome Dickey, John Dye, Galen Fault, Jason Isabel, Gary Parrish.
Bro,
you're on the notable Memphis alumni list, bro.
Let's go.
Well, that's nice to know.
Look at this.
Bro, Dixie Carter has been dead forever.
Oh, she has?
Yes.
We can't call her?
What are you talking about?
Where her family at?
Dixie Carter.
She ain't got a
I
family?
bet Dixie Carter's been dead for 15 years.
Dude, there is nobody still alive named Dixie in the whole world.
Yeah,
Every
no
Dixie has
Dixie, they're dead.
expired.
When did she die?
Dixie died in 2010.
Okay, 16 years ago. You're not calling
She
her.
ain't calling her.
Dixie Carter.
Bro, I wasn't thumping when Dixie was not with us, bro. But now look at you, GP. You made it, bro.
All right, good. That's good to know.
Yeah, he's on the famous alumni list on Wikipedia.
How about that?
All right.
All right.
But no,
I mean,
somebody give us some love.
Penny's up there.
Penny's got to be up there pretty good.
I feel like Penny's already kind of done his
Penny
part,
should
bro.
have to buy his own roster.
Yeah, Penny's already kind
Probably
of.
does. He probably does.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously, he doesn't have that. I mean, I think that's why he was. You think there was some reason he was standing by friggin' Mikey Williams after they were shooting at people at a house?
Say, bro,
He was already in the. He's already. I always believed that.
My
Like,
$3
bro,
million.
you would cut that off in a second unless that kid's already cashed the check. He's already got the money.
The
And it's like,
joke,
damn it.
the joke would be,
Did he ever turn into anything?
He's at
a
Sacramento.
criminal,
He's at
a felon.
Stop.
Hey, don't do that.
No,
He's at Sacramento.
we don't have to be nice to the guy who
Bro.
fired bullets into a gun filled with people.
That's true.
Yeah, crowd.
Hey,
crowd.
look, redemption story, GP. He's at Sacramento State.
Oh, really?
Our boy Jack Hinton just
That
did a whole video
that
about
don't sound like the place to redeem yourself. That seems like the place to
They don't
disappear.
even have a camera at their games.
No, you're not redeeming yourself, buddy. You're proving our point.
Sacramento State.
Sacramento State, man. He went from Memphis to UCF. Then now
Oh,
he's
yeah,
been at
he did
Sacramento-
go to UCF for a minute.
Been at Sacramento State for the last 2 years, man.
I'll be
I
there.
have a resurgence. GP, look, we can't
ever
count
see-
guys out after their first strike, bro. We believe in bouncing back, bro. Redemption stories.
Well,
if you judge everybody by their first mistake, we'll always be screwed.
mistake. Your mistake should be like, oh man.
Yeah.
I had one
Cheated
too many
on a test.
had one too many drinks last night.
Yeah.
You know, it should be, man, I made a mistake last night. What's up?
I almost murdered
I almost
someone.
murdered a car full of
Yeah,
people. That's not a
good.
mistake.
Yeah, you're right. That's not
a
mistake.
crime.
Yeah, he is
A mistake
he
is
actually might
a
be
mistake is
criminal.
when my little guy forgets his backpack. Okay.
He's totally responsible.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, I forgot my homework. That's a mistake.
My bad, bro.
Hey, Dad, I just fired a gun into a car full of people. That's a crime.
That is a crime.
The difference between a mistake and a crime.
Okay, so hey, all right. So two more things. Just to wrap back around, you think the NCAA is going to fight this all the way?
They are fighting it all the way.
Because I mean, this 53-man rosters, they're going to get trimmed down to in about a week, and you know,
All of them trying to come back to school.
all of them
Because-
that aren't going to make a.
Because-
it's either go be on a practice
Well,
squad
that's what
for the
happens.
Ravens.
That's what happens. So here's what's going to happen, and this is going to be hard for some of these people to navigate because the same thing was happening in basketball. They're going to cut it down to 53, and all these guys now need jobs. And now I watch Hard Knocks. Let's say the Seahawks. They're going to cut a guy, and the second they cut him, I mean, literally in the same conversation, they're going to cut him and then say, "We want you on the practice squad. Here's the contract." And now that agent's going to go, "Hold up, we don't know if we're signing this because we might go to LSU if we can get the injunction."
What? So, all right.
Okay, you're gonna put us on a
again-
practice squad for X amount.
Again.
Lane Kiffin and give me $3 million.
Now I know you're not I know you don't have a law degree either. I just
I
don't
do have a law degree.
understand why they wouldn't just stand up and say, "No, it starts this year."
Well, that's what they're doing.
I got it, but I mean, why is it not just that easy?
Because
how did this even happen to where you can get an injunction and people say, "No, it starts last year." Like, no, it starts this year.
With a men's, if it, the money is the the part of it that makes it possibly illegal. That's the argument. A men's college basketball player you've never heard of in Colorado went to court arguing the NCAA is committing an antitrust violation,
stopping me from earning
a paycheck that I'm capable, that I know somebody will give me, and if they would just allow me to have 5 years like they're allowing all these other people to have 5 years, then I could play. My clock could still be running, and this would be my 5th year, and it is an antitrust violation. It's illegal for you to tell me I can't do it. That's the argument.
This is honestly like it's going to decide whether or not they can make their own rules or not. Right?
Well, they can.
Because if they can't make their own, if they can say, hey, no, it starts with this class.
Yeah, but here's where this is all going to go away after this year, because starting next year, there will be the 2026 college seniors, the class that just left, the Set Trimbles, they will have their 5 and 5s over. And then everybody else.
But why will that hold up?
It might not. We don't know that it will.
I know.
No,
every time they lose.
It does appear they will be able to, eligibility in terms of calendars and stuff, that hasn't been, the courts typically side with them. The courts sided with them today. Mm-hmm. But going forward, everybody will just be starting. When you graduate high school, your 5-year window starts. And there will never be another class like this Set Trimble class, ever again. So this is a 1-year thing. And that's why there's an argument that some have made.
Just let it go.
Just let it go and be done with this. Right now, we're just filling up sports talk shows that should be talking about how awesome Florida's going to be with, do you understand what's going on with Set Trimble? What's happening there? And who's the judge in Colorado? Just let it go. It probably impacts, they keep saying hundreds of players. You know how many matter? 10, 15.
Basketball.
Yeah, football will be a lot more.
Football.
Yeah.
Bro.
If you start putting like
If you took all those guys, how many guys are at a typical, you were just at Titans training camp. Yeah. What do you think? There's 80, 100?
There's like on the current roster.
I'm saying, no. They cut it down to 53. How many do they bring to training camp?
I think it's 90.
And all those guys aren't going to.
And it's 32. I got it. But they don't all apply.
They won't all apply, right? But some of them will, clearly. And they will. I promise you, they have this is a real thing right now. There are SEC coaches, Big Ten coaches on the phone with these agents and saying, when your guy gets cut, send him to me. I got $4 million, $2 million.
You know what? I wish Pablo would do a story on this to find out who's really behind. This isn't a random 16 players. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
And a judge in Louisiana. Like, who's real? Because 3 of them are Ole Miss and 1 of them was LSU. It's like, who set this all up? Because there wasn't some enterprising young guy who just got 2 sacks in a preseason game that went, you know what? We should actually find a lawyer and try to fight this.
No, you called them ambulance chasers earlier, and that's like not entirely untrue. What happens is attorneys recognize a possible loophole, a possible case.
But there's a school behind it.
And then
I'm saying.
Oh well, like when
it's gonna be funny as hell if they all go to LSU.
It's nice. The guy who started, his name was Sane Siffin.
Well,
Sane Siffin. So he couldn't put his name on it.
One of the first TROs that got approved was in Ohio. And it was connected to 2 players. I think one was going to go to Xavier and one was going to go to Cincinnati.
Right.
So there is a trick to getting it in front of a local judge.
Yeah.
But what can happen, because you're right, this ain't like every 20-year-old idiot picking up the phone and being like, I think I have a legal right here.
Yeah.
It's attorneys recognizing who might have a case or where there might be a case, and then going, okay, if we were to pursue this, let's find all the players who would possibly be plaintiffs in the case. Mm-hmm. Now let's call them. Let's tell them, hey, we might have something for you. And by the way, you don't owe me a penny. Just let me work for you. Let me fight for you. You don't owe me nothing. If this works and I get you cleared and then you sign a contract, then I'll take 15% of that contract. But you owe me nothing unless I actually get you cleared and get you a contract. And they go, okay, go to work.
90 minus 53 times 32.
Yeah, but all those won't be
all of them. But a lot of them are going to try to
get. And that's why we were talking earlier. Like, this is a field day for the people that, like, now. Like, if you're a lawyer.
But yes.
Like, and you're, like, looking to.
But here's the risky thing.
Right. It could just fall apart.
It could fall apart. So you go out now. Let's say you're
Or it just gets put off. Like ours got put off last year. Our best receiver at Memphis, Cortez Branham.
Right.
They're like, yeah, we'll punish you later. And we were like, who cares?
Well, now
same with Trinidad Chambliss.
Right, but now it works. It's working almost the opposite way, based off what happened today. So now it was like, okay, they've got this temporary restraining order. They're good to go. NCAA takes it back to court, gets in front of a judge. The judge gives them a stay. So now it's like, ball back in your court. Now you got to get it back in front of a judge or a different judge.
Right.
Because right now, where the game is paused, you're not eligible.
Right.
So it could be a deal where, in theory, all these football coaches are waiting for these guys to get cut from NFL rosters. They sign them, and then the NCAA goes back to court, gets another stay, and suddenly all these dudes you thought were going to help you win a game in 2 weeks are ineligible, at least for now. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
It's dangerous field, man.
So the only way that we're going to be able to pull this off at Memphis, maybe we could rally the money together to afford one of these guys, but it would have to be if the money you make the weekend of Ole Miss LSU on your rental property, bro.
You got a rental property now? Oh yeah, you finna run it up.
I heard. Yeah. I was reading this. So College Game Day is going to be there.
Yeah.
You see what the tickets are.
Did you see who's there 2 nights earlier?
Ella Langley?
Yeah.
Wait.
Ella Langley
she's
is
a Texas chick?
Yeah.
She's playing
Vaught Hemingway the night.
Vaught Hemingway on
Thursday night, game day on Saturday.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's a weekend, bro.
People were like, good luck to the cops.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be wild.
I mean, that is
that
is 3 days.
We bought a place down there. I've never talked about it.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, my bad.
No, but Kelly posted about it, so it's out there. It just sort of sounds like, we got a place in Oxford. It just sort of sounds.
Well, you didn't intend on having. No.
It sounds pretentious, GP.
His son was going there.
Yeah, we bought it for Aiden. He went to school there, and then he lived there, and then we just didn't get rid of it, and now we Airbnb it. I probably stayed there 4 times ever.
Right.
But,
I should have hit you. I went down there a couple years ago.
Do you know how much money he'll be able to charge for that place on that weekend?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
What'd you put on it?
We don't do it. We have a company that handles it. We don't do it. But if you want to rent that place, that Friday and Saturday night, and this is before I even realized the Ella Langley thing. So that's probably we need to go
Thursday
back.
Thursday too.
Let's say you want to. They're renting for like $2,000 a night.
What?
It's crazy.
A night?
A night.
God. Somebody, and you know these jokers will pay it too.
Yes.
We've got a friend.
They will pay it.
We have a friend who lives down in Oxford, and she's got like a nice house in Oxford, like multiple levels.
This is like the Super Bowl. I'm not kidding. In this region, bro, Lane Kiffin going back there is going to be.
So she's got like a 5-bedroom house in Oxford. She's going to rent it out that weekend, and you know what she's renting it for? Just for the weekend, $30,000.
Jeez.
Yeah.
30 G's?
No, that's like the beach.
Bedrooms?
That's like the beach.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So I looked at the lowest tickets.
I mean, look, they did, and this was years ago. You take it. I mean, this is going to be 100 times worse. 100 times worse. But because it used to be you had to like sneak in all the alcohol and everything years ago. But Tommy Tuberville came back and they played on that big screen the whole. You're gonna have to carry me out in pine box.
That's nothing compared to what this is gonna be,
bro.
This is gonna be.
They're gonna have to put him in a bulletproof box to carry, for real.
They said they're gonna have to sneak him into the stadium.
They are.
It's gonna
put
be
a mustache on him.
It's gonna be wild.
Mayhem. I mean, can you imagine?
I really think it'll be unlike anything we've ever seen.
Can you imagine what game day is gonna look like?
It might be the wildest scene we've ever seen at Stadium,
I was at Nick Saban.
I don't know. The Tennessee thing was pretty raw, bro. They were throwing batteries at him. No golf balls.
He quit in the middle of a possible championship season.
Oh, I know.
And like you said, they're going to be drunk.
He remade his reputation and image in Oxford, used all that. I got sober, hot yoga, and then just bounced on him. Oh, it's going to be bad.
Before the playoff.
It's bad.
And then tried to take. Then he took players from the playoff team.
And then said it's just a lot easier here.
And then said because it's like
because they don't hate black people here.
I mean,
in no uncertain terms.
And then Trinidad Chambliss.
That's how he tried to make it sound. There's a lot of guys.
This is what I know people like this. They have it in their head. I'm doing the right thing. They've made up their mind they're doing the right thing, and then they just expect everybody to be like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And what happened with him is everybody was going, bro, what are you doing? Right. Even his friends on TV were like, what are you doing? And so now you got to come up with a new reason why you're doing it. Well, you got to understand, just the money in recruitment, it's not about me. It's about, I'm trying to win a national championship. There's just so much more money at LSU. It just, you understand that, right? And it's like, man, I don't know. Walking away from a team in the middle of a championship. Well, have we talked to you about recruiting at Ole Miss? I mean, the way they treat young black men down here. Have you heard about that? He just keeps trying to add on to it to make you say, okay, I get it. But in reality, here's the truth. He might be a one of one in terms of men who would have done that the way he did it.
But yeah, he did it. This
most coaches would not have done that. I'm telling you.
This is forgotten, and it's not a rival because it's been so long ago. But bro, when he left Tennessee after 1 year to USC, and Tennessee, thought of itself, very, very highly. I mean, that was. Bro, they had like friggin' dummies on nooses with Lane Kiffin.
But to me,
you know what I mean? Like, it was
that
crazy.
That one is even easier.
And they were like painting the rock every day. Lane Kiffin, and it's like
that one was easier for me to understand because I'd go, all right, you take the Tennessee job because it's the Tennessee job, one of the 10, 15 best jobs in the country, and then for reasons totally out of your control, your actual dream job, which might be the best job or one of the best jobs in the country, comes open. And it may never come open again for you. You don't want to leave after 1 year, but I sort of understood why I did. This one? How about this? If I were Lane Kiffin, I'd probably leave for USC after 1 year at Tennessee for the exact same reasons he did. This is my dream job. It's Southern California. I can't pass. It sucks that I got to do this right now, but I can't pass on that. That made sense to me. I would have probably done the same thing. This one, no chance.
He had a chance to win the title.
Well, you saw him ask John Summerall. Is he
walking away on a team that has a chance to win the title?
So they asked him a few weeks ago. I saw this at wherever, and he was in a similar situation to Lane at Tulane with a chance to be in the playoff, all that stuff. And they let him do both. He coached Tulane, but started working in Florida. And they asked him point blank, what if Florida would have said, you have to come now, you have to leave Tulane before the playoff? What would you have done? He said, I would not have done it. I would have stayed at Tulane. I would have passed on this job. I'm not leaving those guys. I'm not doing it. And Lane did it comfortably.
Two different people.
He did it comfortably.
It's going to be mad.
And it just speaks to who he is. Like, he's a different dude, man. Because
I can't imagine what game day is going to look like.
It's going to be.
Because they announced, the reason we're talking about this, they announced it today.
Yeah,
that Ole Miss LSU is going to be, they announced on August 21st where week 3 college game day is.
Because there's nowhere else to be. There is nowhere else to be.
They don't even know if they're going to both start 0-3.
It doesn't matter.
That is the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl of the South, bro.
I don't think this is hyperbole.
Super Bowl of the South.
I was at LSU when Nick Saban came back with Alabama for the first time, and that was wild, but whatever. He had the Dolphins in between those two things. LeBron back in Cleveland for the first time was wild. I'll tell you when people forget, Google this one, YouTube it. Chris Beard back at Texas Tech as the Texas coach for the first time. Wild. Looked
because that's a rival.
That's a rival, and he bounced from the the little brother to the big brother. That was ugly, and I think this trumps everything. I think this trumps.
Not even close.
It might be European level. I think this might be European level type. Like, how we talk about like European soccer fans or like maybe.
Oh no, I worry that there's going to be like
something could back.
No, it's what I'm saying, really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, the National Guard right down the street, bro. We might have to fly them down.
I don't think
these people are insane.
I think it could get like.
No, they really
outside of the wherever they stay.
There's no telling what
walking from the bus. I don't think anybody's gonna do anything crazy, but it's gonna sound crazy.
What's the wildest thing you think they might throw?
They might throw stuff and hit him.
What's the wildest thing you think they're gonna
throw stuff and hit him with it?
Like what do you think? What they throw?
Batteries and stuff like that.
Like a bag of piss.
Here's the problem too.
All that kind of stuff.
He's also gonna play it up.
Yeah, he's gonna be the one. He's gonna come out.
Like when they were throwing golf balls at him at Tennessee, he was like bad guy wrestling it.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be.
No.
I mean, you broke.
They're gonna be sneaking things in to chuck at him.
You broke a fan base.
It's gonna be so bad.
You broke.
And God forbid they lose. They'll burn the town down.
You broke a fan base's heart that embraced you. Loved you and wanted you there forever. You walked out on them at a time where nobody would. It's like the equivalent of like you walked out while she was 8 months pregnant.
Is there a line?
I'm sure
there's got to be a look ahead line.
I'm sure there is somewhere.
Hold on.
So you break the fan base's heart.
2.5 point favor the Rebels.
Ooh.
They have to.
It's going to be a hornet's nest.
If there is a God in the sky above, they have to win the game.
They have to. Because, like you said, if they lose, the town of Oxford might not exist.
You just had if there's just I get frustrated.
And they've already said it's at 6:30 at night.
Yeah, oh, it's crazy.
And they already like Ole Miss and LSU low-key don't like each other, right? They're rivals anyway, right?
What?
It's the gold. That's what I'm saying. It's like the golden boot.
I told you the first time I ever went to Oxford in my life, I walked in. There was a kid that was in front of me. He had a fifth of Jack Daniels, a fifth, and undid his belt line and just stuck that joint in, and then put his shirt down and walked right in front of me. And I was like, "Oh, they go hard." Right? So now I walk up to where I'm gonna go sitting, right, and the national anthem's about to start, right. And so it's like dead quiet in the stadium. They're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, now time for our national anthem," right? And all of a sudden I hear, "Go to hell, LSU!" Hey, bro, I looked at my buddy and I go, "Aren't they playing Kentucky?" He's like, "Yeah, they're playing Kentucky."
It's real hate, bro.
They're playing Kentucky.
Oh, no.
During the anthem, they were yelling, "Go to hell, LSU."
Oh, no.
They weren't even playing.
No, it's going to be.
They weren't even playing them.
It's going to be as bad as it. Who's the game day picker that day?
It's Katy Perry.
Ellie Langley, keep her in town,
Yeah,
bro.
Keep her in town?
No, that's Thursday.
Do you bring Katy Perry back?
Bring Katy Perry back, bro.
No.
Bring KP back, man.
Who would it be?
Coach O. Get him up
Coach
there.
O would be.
He's on the staff.
He's on the staff.
But he's got connections to both.
You can't let Coach O do it, bro.
Eli.
Oxford?
Eli.
Oh, Eli, man.
Yeah. You bring back Eli.
Eli.
Because he's funny enough
Yeah.
to have fun with it.
And he's part of the
The
family.
yeah, it's Eli.
And he'll be there.
If you really want to get freaky, what's his name still coaching?
Eli Manning.
What's his buddy name that Coach Bo Wallace and them? He's still
Free
coaching?
Freeze?
Yeah, where he at?
And
where he freeze at?
evidently he's on Instagram. I saw this video this morning. Brandon Walker, that does the college sports show with Titus on Barstool, he was like, "Hugh Freeze, I don't want to be friends with you." He's like, he keeps sending me DMs on Christian music. And he's like, "You're a dirtbag and I don't want to be friends with you." He's like, "So I don't know why you keep sending me. I don't know why you keep sending me music video, Christian music videos."
He said,
I was like, "Is that for real?" He's DMing him Christian music videos. He's like, "I think he's a liar and a scumbag. I don't know why he's even DMing me."
I just don't want
like,
to send me Christian videos, regardless of whether I think you're a scumbag or not.
Yeah,
Just don't send me those.
Don't send me videos.
It is so
I think that may be the.
It's really wild. It's a random thing to do.
I mean, it could be worse.
I got it.
He used to be dead.
But it is weird if you don't have a relationship with someone and you're just like random.
Yeah, here's this
He's
video.
like, this guy needs to watch this. He needs to know God.
I used to get direct messages from somebody every day that I've never met. And it would just be like jokes, just stuff they thought was funny, just every day, multiple times a day.
They think you want to laugh, GP.
And so at first I'd like hit them with a crying, laughing emoji and whatever, and just trying to be nice. And then after a while I was like, "Yo, what is going on here?" Like I like even started researching, like, do we know each other? Like, did we used to laugh?
You don't.
No.
Bro, did you see that guy? There was a guy about a month ago. I can't even say this without laughing. And his wife filmed a video. It's just a regular old dude. You can find this. He's amazing. Like, I'd say they're probably like young 30s. And she's making fun of him in the video because she's like, "Wait, what did you say you do?" Like that's one of those things. Like they were talking, obviously she's laughing about it. Now she turns her camera on. She's like, "What did you say you do?" And the guy,
oh Lord.
Instead of saving videos, like things he thinks is funny and whatever, he sends them to The Rock. Okay? And he's like, "That way I know where they are and I can go back to them." Right? Bro, The Rock responded and goes, "I watch all of them."
That's awesome. I love that.
That's funny as hell. Right.
And the wife was
That's
like, "Wait,
awesome.
what?"
He's been spamming The Rock for years.
For years.
And The Rock's been watching them all.
Yeah, you can find it. Type in The Rock watches Instagram videos or something. It's a guy on Instagram, and he's a nobody. Like he's not famous or anything. He's not even an influencer, and he doesn't even have followers. Nothing. He's just a guy. But his means of saving videos was he would always just send them to The Rock. And The Rock responded to him.
Well, this is funny.
And said, like, Caden, I've watched all of them.
That's awesome.
Like, I do something similar. I don't want to. Sometimes I'll see stories come across on, like, Twitter, and I won't like it because I don't want to like it. But I do want to have it. So I'll get it, and then I'll text it to myself.
Yes.
And then I'll have all these. So I do the same thing. I just don't use The Rock. I use me.
Yeah, I do it with memes.
No,
I'll send memes to myself.
In the thing, she's like, why do you do that? And he's like, he's never gonna watch it. Like, what does it matter? And she's like, it's just a weird thing to do, whatever. And then they posted this video,
and The Rock saw the video,
and The Rock was like, I watch all of them.
That's wild.
And it's just some dude. And he sends The Rock videos all the time.
You know what? That's a smart play.
Huh?
If somebody wants Sydney Sweeney's attention,
well,
just keep sending Sydney Sweeney
you see these
reels.
every once in a while. These girls will they got these like mega creeps or whatever, and they'll expose them. And she's like, there's a guy that like every time I post something, he'll like say like nice rack. That's all he says, right? It's like all he says. Nice rack. Every time I post
Sydney Sweeney said
No, this girl I saw, she said, this guy posts it every time. And she's like, and guys, he didn't post it. She
noticed it.
Yes. She's like, the first comment every time I post is this guy saying
she just questioned herself.
And she's like, and most of them I'm not even showing my but some guy, he was just dedicated to it. Nice rack, nice rack. You're
gonna have notifications
got her attention.
Yes. And she's like, and does anybody know what happened to it? Like, it's this guy.
I don't know if this still goes on, but it's a similar thing.
Persistence,
there was
a
a time where every time Kevin Durant would post anything, the first reply underneath it would be some guy saying, win a real ring.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Same dude every time.
Win a real ring for
every
once.
time.
Those are Steph's rings.
It's dedication to the hate, bro. I love that.
Every
time.
time
I'm going to try that, actually.
Yeah, but he
like,
would,
who do you want to get in contact with?
Yeah, but he would be like,
The Rock.
I'm not going to say nice rack.
He would be like, you know, man, I don't know what everybody else thinks, but In and Out is bussing. And then it'll be like, win a real ring. Nothing to do with basketball.
It's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Shut up,
I sent y'all that one because people are just mean to be like. I sent y'all the one the other day with Chet Holmgren, and I was like, "What is he doing?" Chet Holmgren like jumped on Threads and was like, "Hey guys, got a few minutes? Q&A, anything basketball related?" I'm like, "What, bro? The last time anybody saw you was awful." So first question was, why did you only score 4 points in Game 7? Is it out of respect for Jaden Daniels? Just you're like, hey, I guess I'll just talk to the fans and try to connect, and they're just shitting on you nonstop.
You know what's wild too, and I'll tell you something. We can wrap with this. Last night on our episode of The Mismatch, we brought on because we wanted to understand all the LA stuff. Dan Wojcicki, who you've known for a while. We all know Dan. Anyways, we got done with the pod, and so obviously you're just sitting there talking on camera still. This is way after it's all over, and we were talking about guys that he interviewed and guys that he's worked with, whatever, and guys that are terrible with the media and guys that are good with the media. And and at one point he was like, he says to me and Jacoby, he's like, you know who was surprisingly amazing during like the playoffs this year? And he's like, Chet Holmgren. And we were like, what? And you were like, you would never. He's like, I wouldn't have thought so either. He's like, I talked to him about like 20, 25 minutes about culture, about everything, about life in the NBA. He's like, he was great. He's like thoughtful. I was like, that is just not his persona. You would not think that Chet Holmgren is like a interesting, fun dude to talk to. And he was like blown away. He's like, he's not what I thought he was. And I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Even your reaction is like,
I'm stink meaner, bro. I'm good on oxtail guy, bro. When he made the oxtail comment, that's when I was like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. He's talking about eating oxtails.
What if he actually does?
What
if he does?
Why guys can't
Why
eat
would you
oxtail?
say that? Why would you say it if you didn't? You think he just wants so badly to be?
Yes, bro.
I don't know. He wears a friggin' do-rag.
My point exactly. Yes.
I mean,
that's the same vein. Yeah, I just want to be. So I'm gonna say I eat oxtails. I wear my do-rags. I wear my hat to the side. Like, bro, get out of here, stink meaner. Like, I ain't rolling with Chet Holmgren.
Real hate for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, I got hate for that dude.
He thinks he's a culture vulture.
I think he's a culture vulture.
They say he's really. Dan Wojcicki says he's a really good interview.
He got like Urban Dictionary bookmark on his phone.
All right, Gary, go have a good weekend.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, we'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Are you an entertainer who loves to dance and hype up the crowd? If so, the Hustle Hype Crew is a perfect opportunity for you to gain professional performance and entertainment experience. The Hustle Hype Crew is a hip-hop-centric performance team that brings the energy to all the Memphis Hustle games. Come audition for the best entertainment team in the G League on Sunday, September 13th at Landers Center. For more information, visit memphis.gleague.nba.com/hype crew.
What are some of the best team bonding activities that you've been so far?
We always open up with a scavenger hunt to familiarize ourselves with campus. We did a sip and paint, Gatorade, of course, and did some canvas painting of some Nike shoes. We went to Top Golf. We had a game night at my house.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
You look at the schedule, and I know there's not an Arkansas on it or an Ole Miss on it, But these first 3 games are massive.
We can't be worried about being the favorite or not the favorite. What we got to do is go out and beat the opponent in front of us. We want to play the best, right? You can't say, I'm not going to schedule tough this year because we might not be good. Like, what kind of mentality is that? And that's certainly not the city of Memphis's mentality.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Just be cool. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Yeah. Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool.
Your Tennessee Army National Guard has been serving the volunteer state and our nation with pride since 1636. Interested in making a difference? Speak to a Tennessee Army National Guard rep today or visit nationalguard.com/Tennessee to find out how you can serve your community and attend any of Tennessee's public colleges and universities with 100% tuition and fees covered. All right, National Guard brings us 5 things for the upcoming weekend, or 5 things for today. Number 5, DGG. So we have not gotten to this today, but yesterday was the day that Brentwood was going to be playing Chattanooga Baylor on ESPN. It happened last night, and my God, I mean, it was literally the first carry of the game. So I had told people, and people were texting me and tweeting me last night. They're like, yo, I tuned this in because you've been talking about this, about these teams that were going to be playing, and they are playing a different sport over in East Tennessee, brother.
Oh, I mean,
these teams are looking. This was the first carry of the game.
Oh. Yeah, bro. He playing a different game, bro.
Dude.
He could play college football right
can you
now,
run
bro.
that back, please, Jalen? How did this dude stay on his feet?
Bro, come on, bro.
That is insane.
Spider-Man move. That's like prime Adrian Peterson type stuff in high school.
All right, you ready for later? Here's another one. Here's another one of DGG later. Look at this. Oh my God. Bro, look at dude, look at the cut. Look at the first cut that he makes.
Let's do something different. Ooh. Put your foot in the ground, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so this is money well spent by the University of Tennessee.
And they got Peyton's kid too, huh?
Do you know how excited I would be
if you were Tennessee? Ooh.
Oh my God.
I need him to be good though. You can't be like a Seventh Woods where you be amazing.
I saw a thing this morning. How much do you think that school costs?
Baylor?
I saw it this morning. I saw it on Instagram.
For like a scholarship or for like a regular student's tuition?
Yeah, to go to school there.
70
let's say we move to Chattanooga. We got
70 grand.
It is 70. Yes. 70!
That's tuition, bro.
This is last night. This is the kid. David Gabriel Georges. 3 touchdowns, 172 yards rushing, and 78 receiving. You know they're trying to shut him down too, right?
Oh, really?
Wait, after week 1?
Bubble wrap him?
No. I'm saying the other team is trying. They're trying to bottle him up.
He's the focus. Right. Yeah, he's the focus.
And the first touchdown, the bomb that the kid caught, do you see what his name was?
My dog, Cornbread.
Cornbread.
We got our recipes back.
Good.
That is an amazing nickname.
We call the kids Cornbread.
Cornbread?
You can't be nicknamed Cornbread and not be awesome.
Well, and then there was another kid in the game. So DGG got all the love. This Larry Sanders II was also in the game. Look at this kid.
Wait, he's not related to the Larry Sanders, is he?
Look at this. Larry Sanders II. Watch this. He's not down.
Okay.
These kids are like made in a lab. I'm not kidding.
Let's see.
Larry Sanders II.
Is he related to...
Where is he going? Where is he going?
Give me a second.
He
is going to... He is not so he has 3 colleges on his list. Louisville, Vanderbilt, and Austin P. He has not committed to
that'll change.
Yeah.
That'll change after that.
5'8", 180. Yeah, DGG do some serious, bro.
Oh my God.
Some serious, like
you want to talk about living up to the hype? Jeez, if you tuned in to check that kid out, that looked like, that was like freakish for sure. Number 4. Oh, buddy, we have another. This is like falling under the radar. There's another ownership change in the NBA.
I saw that this morning.
Okay, so
that's like 4.
American businessman Mark Stad has completed a deal to become the controlling owner and largest shareholder in the Timberwolves and the Lynx.
Okay.
By buying the majority of co-owner Mark Loray's stake in the 2 franchises. The deal is valued at $4.5 billion. Loray will retain a minority investment in the teams, while co-owner Alex Rodriguez has decided to increase his equity percentages. It is not known yet how much of both teams Loray and Rodriguez would own after the deal is approved. Loray has decided to take a step back from his co-owner and co-chairman role in order to focus on the IPO push for his food tech company, the Wonder Group, over the next calendar year. So he is taking a step back. This is just wild, though.
Yeah,
like,
wild.
that guy, like, all right, so there's extenuating circumstances in the Lakers thing, right, where this guy is being investigated on a massive level for fraud, possible, Mark Walters. And so people are saying he needs the money. Right. Like, it was a big time valuation, but also he needs cash on hand because he's going to be paying a boatload of fines for, and hopefully get away, you know what I mean? In his mind, that you pay money back for whatever your crimes committed. That being said, like, these teams are changing hands and then changing hands again. Like that Glenn Taylor, Mark Loray, A-Rod thing went on forever. That just drug out. And then you finally get the team. What's so weird is, like, sports teams don't flip. They don't get flipped.
No, like houses.
Well, and that is what, like, the valuation. You remember, that's why that drug out for so long. So long. It's because Glenn Taylor, like, signed to get rid of the team originally to those guys, that group. He finally found the buyer, and that's what he agreed to. And then, they got Anthony Edwards, and they make it to the West Finals, and they're cracking, and the whole thing. And Glenn Taylor's like, for sure, just trying to get out of it. Like, the other teams start selling, and he's like, oh, no. I made a bad deal on this because we could probably look it up, what he originally sold the team for, but it wasn't even, it was gross as compared to what, $1.5 billion.
Yeah, $1.5 billion.
Okay, so that was the valuation, and that's why that drug out forever, because Glenn Taylor, he tried to stop the transfer of the team because it was a terrible deal. It was like, oh, my God. Like, not that much time has passed. But now, with the TV deal and that being signed and whatever else, and the future of the NBA and, like, then, possibly expansion and then the expansion fees that you're going to be getting and all this kind of crap. It's like, that was a 1.5 valuation, and now this is a 4.5 valuation?
Wow.
Sheesh.
Like, that's $3 billion from the time Glenn Taylor. We were just talking about Glenn Taylor selling it to A-Rod and that group.
A year ago.
And because he had bought it, it was 2021.
Yeah.
That they did that. So it's 5 years ago, but it really didn't.
They took control last year. They took control officially
in
last
June.
year. Yeah.
And this guy's like, nah, I'm out.
I'll take that.
It's really wild. This has never been a thing. It's never been a thing where sports teams were flipped.
They moving teams like sports cars.
It is wild.
They moving NBA teams like sports cars.
Like, this has just always been like, it's what rich guys do. It's like, hey, it's like getting in the club. There's 30 of those. There's 30 of those. I want in the club. I want one of the teams. But now you're seeing these guys, like the prices for the franchises are so high. This guy just bought in. crazy, man. It also, I mean, how much, and that's like a good team. You know what I mean? Like Minnesota's good, and they just got LaMelo, and like they've got Anthony Edwards. They're going to be as good as long as they have Anthony Edwards, as long as they don't screw the damn thing up, right?
They did a whole rebrand too.
But imagine if you're like the GM. Imagine if you're the president of business operations. Imagine if you're like all these people, right? That's what they're all saying about. Like when we were talking to Wiki last night, one of the things he was saying is, Mark Walter takes over the Lakers. And like the longtime president of business ops, he's blown out. They bring in a guy from the Dodgers, and then they bring in these 2 assistant general managers, and they bring in and the way they do things, and they add a row of seats and whatever. And then a year later, he's like, I'm out. Now you got whatever these guys envision your franchise is going to be like going forward. It's going to be their vision. It's like, this is crazy though. It'd been Glenn Taylor's team for 100 years, and then they just get new owners. And now they got a new owner again. Like, this guy is going to be running things.
Yeah, you remember,
they say he's the controlling owner.
There was a long time, like the whole Glenn Taylor thing is why they never retired KG's number. And then they finally came to amends last year. It's like, we're finally going to do this. Now they have the date. I wonder if, because the date is apparently he's retired, his jersey retired February 28th. So hopefully that you said the controlling owner is still down with it.
Well, and it's crazy.
KG hated Glenn Taylor for a long time.
It's so wild. I mean, and Glenn Taylor, you have to just be like, again, he's got more money than God, but you'd be uncontrollably vomiting.
Yes.
If 5 years ago you sold your team for a 1.5 valuation, and then you see the other $3 billion more.
That's insane.
Like, damn, bro, what was I not doing? I could have waited it out.
$3 billion more. $3 billion.
That's a lot of money.
4.5 valuation for the Timberwolves. Now think about this. What was our deal? I think our deal was $330, wasn't it?
Memphis Grizzlies?
I think it was $330 million.
We sold
at the time
for $377 million.
Wow.
That's insane.
Dang, bro. I wonder how much
That's
we worth now.
One of the greatest investments of all time.
Yeah, I wonder how much we worth now.
Every team is worth billions.
Yeah. How much?
They just valued the Lakers at 12.5.
Ours was on a list recently.
The Celtics was 10.
Yeah, we're worth $3.75 billion right now.
Ours was on a list recently of like where we ranked amongst all the major pro sports leagues, and it was way higher than I would have thought.
Also,
$4 billion.
Also, by the way, the Lynx are probably gonna win the title.
Damn right they are. Finally.
And you're getting that.
Right.
They have 30 wins in 3 straight seasons. They're 15-1 in their last 16 games. Miles has the second shortest odds to win the MVP behind Asia Wilson.
Look at the shirt I'm wearing today.
What?
Perfect timing, bro.
Oh, Nafisa Collier?
Nafisa Collier, bro. Come on now.
I mean, they have her, Kayla McBride, and Olivia Miles, who very well may win Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Yeah.
And they're 30-7. And so you get that too. And also, you have on one team a still young star in Anthony Edwards, despite his need to have sex.
Yeah.
And
extracurriculars.
And then unprotected.
First team all humble.
And Olivia Miles, who if you're banking on a young star going forward, you got the best attraction going this side of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to sell tickets and you want to have people watching your games.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah, you got some juice in Minnesota right now. Then you got on the thing, even too, like as far as popular with the kids, you got Anthony Edwards, who kids love, Olivia Miles, who young females and kids will love. Even another one who had a bad year, but let's not talk Jettas. Kids love Jettas too.
Yep.
Kid before his down season last year, our season last year, Jettas was the wave.
No, they still love him.
Jettas was the wave, bro.
He's still cool.
Yeah. People still love Jettas, man. So, you got 3 stars in Minnesota. That's crazy. Minnesota got 3.
And you didn't even mention J.J. McCarthy.
Right.
My bad, 9. My bad, 9. My bad. I gotta put some respect on 9, man.
Number 3, the guy that is taking Las Vegas by storm. Oh my God, this Fernando Mendoza interview. I mean, look, we go back to the flipping great stuff and all of his just legendary interviews while he was at Indiana, now taking this show on the road and going to the NFL with it. And last night, when Laura Rutledge is interviewing him on the sideline, yeah, Fernando, this is last night during the preseason game.
And please tell Mr. Buck I say hello.
Oh, we love it. There you go. What about Mr. Aikman?
Oh, of course. I mean, he's a legend, you know. I think Mr. Buck needs some more love because, I mean, Mr. Aikman's already, you know.
Well said, Fernando. You nailed it.
Thank you. God bless.
Back to you guys.
See, there it is. Back to Mr. Buck. That's the stuff. I mean, he is unique. And, I'll take that. We'll take the love from Fernando Mendoza. And he says all the right things. Sometimes it's very vanilla. But boy, does he think he represents himself really, really well.
What a refreshing personality he is.
Yeah.
And a guy that...
He is, look, even if you think he's corny, he is intensely likable.
He's a little socially awkward, but it's like a funny socially awkward.
Because this is what, and this is what I value, right? I value authenticity. And that dude is like, that is who he is.
Yes.
We just had on one of his high school teammates earlier this week, A5, Amir Foster, who's playing safety for the University of Memphis, who played with him in high school. And he's like, no, that's who he is, bro. Like, it's not an act. Like, most guys that, like, talk and act like that, it's an act. And then you would get them behind the scenes, and that's just, like, not what they're like at all.
Yeah. Keep it 100 always,
Mr.
man.
Buck.
Mr. Buck.
Mr. Buck. I value that he, like, because you know everybody goofs on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on now. He's the
like-
goofy kid.
And he's got to be self-aware of that.
He has so much confidence, though. Do you know how confident you have to be to act like that all the time?
Number one
Because you go
pick.
back and watch it, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just can't. He doesn't care what people say about him.
Oh,
He really doesn't care. Because you know everybody's watching that. Like, dude, this is crazy. He doesn't sound like anyone else in the world.
Nah.
You watch interviews all the time, and nobody sounds like Fernando Mendoza.
No.
I love it.
He's the socially awkward.
I do.
We all know a socially awkward kid that's pretty funny, bro.
But he's not awkward.
Yes, he is, bro.
No, he's not.
He's awkward.
He's pretty confident. Like,
It's like
he's not awkward. You're using the wrong term.
Okay,
he's not
what's the
socially
word?
awkward.
What's the word then?
Because he's like socially awkward means that you would be bashful. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not bashful.
Mm-hmm.
He is
polite.
Okay, I'll let
He's
you use
just a
that one.
polite young man.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I gotta find another word then, because he get like, I know somebody that liked him. Was like that.
I tell you this, I love his energy.
Oh, yeah,
I do.
Good positive energy.
I love his energy.
Good positive
you know
energy.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, good positive energy.
I don't know how people can watch him and not be like, you know what, man? Like, I think if he walked in the room, everybody would end up being happy.
Yeah,
I agree.
And that is a gift.
You see his quote about the Las Vegas Strip?
No.
Somebody asked this man about the Las Vegas Strip, about how is he gonna go. He said it's like when you're a kid, you're trick or treating, and there's a haunted house. You're not trying to go over there. like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Fernando.
He means
like,
it.
He's like, all right, that's all right, bro. All right, you got it, Fernando.
He's true to himself.
He is true to himself.
He's not trying to be anybody else except for Fernando Mendoza, and I value that. Number 2, this weekend. All right, so obviously we got a full baseball slate. We also have, and by the way, keep in mind, last weekend we have without regular season college football.
Because next week's the Titans, right?
Week 0.
Yeah, it's Memphis versus UNLV is a week from tomorrow.
Damn right.
A week from tomorrow. So we have one last weekend of this. Obviously, we've got a full baseball slate. On the WNBA slate, which is coming down to the end, Lynx Mystics is tonight. Valkyrie Sky and Fire Tempo. But on the weekend,
Great team.
Fever Liberty is good. That game is on Saturday night. That's a good one. And then on Sunday, the big game, I guess, will be
Titans Seahawks.
Titans Seahawks, bro.
No. I'm talking about the WNBA game.
Yeah.
There aren't any good WNBA, not any good matchups this weekend, which is unfortunate considering they kind of have the weekend to itself.
Tonight's a good one though. Lynx misses.
No.
Lynx misses a great game.
That is pretty good
because I think the misses won like 6 in a row, 6, 7 in a row.
Gotcha.
So they got hot. So yeah, that'll be a good matchup.
Tonight, preseason, we have Jets Steelers, we have Panthers Jags, and we have Packers Broncos. Jets and Steelers and Packers Broncos are both going to be carried by NFL Network. So those are going on. And then on Saturday, there's an 11 a.m. game, by the way,
NFL?
on Saturday.
To the Bills?
Yes. No, it's Commanders Lions on Saturday. But then there's games going on all day. Yeah, noon, Bills Browns, Falcons Colts, Ravens Vikings, Saints Rams, Giants Dolphins, Bears Bengals, Eagles, Patriots, Chiefs, Bucks, and then the nightcap is Cowboys, Cardinals on NFL Network.
Dude, it is really looking like Deshaun Watson might be the starter in Cleveland.
He is going to be the starter.
That
He's gonna be
is
a starter, bro.
in the year 2026.
In the good
Deshaun
Lord.
Watson going to be a
I
starter.
told you that ticket, Bennett.
Wild.
I told you that ticket, bro.
I saw the funniest clip the other day where do you see that out route that Shedeur Sanders threw perfectly and Jerry Jeudy dropped?
Yes, they've been cooking him, bro.
They call him Jerry Judas.
Yeah, they've been good. They've been sabotaged, bro.
They call him Jerry Judas.
Yeah, bro.
Jerry Judas.
He a hater, bro.
That's funny.
But I mean, look, and especially now with like everybody having to trim down their 53-man rosters, right? Like, I do kind of. I just if they're on, I'll just leave these preseason games on.
I'll watch all of them.
They talk about the upcoming season. It's also fun to get to see the rookies for the first time.
Yeah,
right. And last week we came back on Monday and we had all kinds of guys that were making one-handed catches and these undrafteds that are standing out, and then you have like Joe Milton goes 11 for 14, and Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson goes 21 for 25, and it's like stuff does come out of these.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I love it because it's just low stakes, to watch to get you ready for what we're about to be immersed in for the next however many months.
Because this weekend's a big weekend for Cam Ward, bro.
Oh yeah,
Cam just a higher award, bro. It's a big weekend for my guy.
Massive preseason game.
It might be like it feels like week 16 this
Why?
week.
He's not gonna get pulled.
No, it's because bro, the fan base is like on his ass right now.
He's not having like the best.
It's not till Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night.
And you're going up against the best defense in the league. Like he didn't look good in that first preseason game. So yeah, it's a.
I will say this:
since that first game, he's been slinging it since that first game in camp. So,
oh my god,
I told you,
dude, nothing would be worse than getting replaced by their backup is Mitchell Trubisky, right?
Yeah, and then Levis
behind.
Like
do they would put in the vet. They would just say the vet can.
I wish that they.
They're not gonna bench him.
No,
they're not gonna bench Cam.
I told GP. I wish that they would have done last year.
Win.
I wish they would have done what the Raiders are doing with Mendoza, because the problem is last year Cam played the whole entire season under a horrible coaching staff, and so it's like now it's you got to win. Like now it's time to look good in year 2, and I wish that he would have had kind of the grace in year 1, so we're not going into year 2 like he's got to be good right out the gate, because there's a lot of pressure, man.
You pay for some weapons, bro. Cam got to at least be sufficient.
I don't know. I mean, look. After year 1, I would say what percentage? Everybody thought Jaden Daniels was going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody thought that Drake May was like, we'll see.
He'll be all right.
That's true.
And year 2, Drake May was damn MVP.
The Super Bowl,
he barely got beat by Stafford for MVP. He was second, right? He was second in MVP, and he had like 40-something touchdowns and like 7 picks.
The thing, too, for the Titans is they open at home against the Jets.
I can't wait for that.
It's like you lose that game, then everybody's panicking.
Look at you guys caring about Cam Ward preseason game.
We're going to care about Cam Ward Sunday night. Hey, by the way, too, this weekend, Verno, off the sports page, because I think I'm going to do this either today or tomorrow, Foodie Land is in Memphis this weekend.
Who?
Foodie Land, bro. This is massive food festival. Memphis is the first stop out of 6 stops. I think they go, the stops are Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta. Let me see. Let me make sure I get this right. But it's this weekend, bro. This weekend. So it's Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Avondale.
What is it?
It's a big food festival, like independent food vendors, every kind of food, like dipped in Oreo, like fried Oreo.
How is this not? But have you ever heard of this?
It popped up on my IG feed. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Hey,
I thought it might be a scam.
Pull
when
it
I
upside down,
saw
bro.
it.
Oh,
Hey.
you thought it was a scam?
Low key, the first time I saw it, I thought it was a scam too.
But I've heard more people talking
till
about
I
it,
looked
so
it
it's
up,
real.
Verno.
It's real.
It looks fire, bro. There's different kind of lemonades.
Where?
Chicken, different kind of noodles. Tiger Lane. They're setting up on Tiger Lane this weekend. A big festival all over Tiger Lane. Foodie Land. You got different kind of lobster. You got sodas. You got all kinds of foods, bro, all in one place. It's at least, it looks like 30 to 40 vendors on this
Do
on
they
this list.
travel with the Foodie Land?
Travel
I'm
with
assuming,
the Foodie Land,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's different.
It says from 3 to 10 today.
Yeah.
1 to 10 tomorrow and 1 to 10 on Sunday.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna go either today or tomorrow. $20 to get in. They even got like clothes vendors out there. They got jewelry vendors, hat vendors. It's like a big. They got bungee jumping out there, water balls. They got artists performing out there. Like it's a big kind of festival out there, bro. This weekend. So
Deep fried fanatics.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at all of it.
Look at all those vendors, bro. We got coffee vendors out there, churros.
Crunchy gourmet Korean corn dogs.
There you go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
now that sounds pretty good.
They got a place that's got oxtail mac and cheese.
Okay, Chet.
Shout out Chet Hungry, man. Stir-fried noodles, garlic lobster pasta. Come on, man. Buttered chicken. What else we got? Let's see.
They got all kinds of corn. They got one place that just does a bunch of corns. They've got, I mean, yeah, there's a million places on this.
Yeah, bro. It's a big back festival,
This
bro. This is the land of the big backs, bro.
Huh?
It's all the big backs going to be there this weekend. If you are a big back, I want to see you at Foodie Land this weekend.
Okay.
Also,
Somebody says it all you can eat. I don't think it's all you can eat.
no, when you scroll down, there's like a million vendors.
That's what I'm saying. Scroll. You
Like
can-
T-shirts and stuff.
T-shirts,
T-shirts,
clothes,
jewelry.
Yeah, hats. Like
ceramics, all kinds of crap.
henna tattoos. There's a lineup for. There's people performing. They're gonna have a stage set up.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a whole vibe this weekend, man. Tiger Lane.
I'll be damned.
Foodie Land this weekend, 3 to 10 tonight. I think at the time. So I think I might be out there tonight. Vibing.
Well, then you can give us an update on the Liberty Bowl.
I can. You
Oh,
think
yeah, I wonder if they'll light it up
think I can
at
walk in there?
nighttime.
Huh?
You think I can walk in there?
Who's gonna stop you?
Great question.
Who would stop you?
Who was stopping me from walking into the Liberty Bowl? Can you just walk
Is
it like
it locked?
You know how some
I
like
don't think you
stadiums like
just-
some
you can't just walk in.
Remember you telling us
Nah,
like
you
on
used to
college
be able
campus
to.
you can
You
just
can
walk
now.
just walk in the stadium on a random Tuesday?
Me and Roser walked into the horseshoe at Ohio State.
You used to be able to walk in.
I did it at Alabama.
I don't think it was on purpose.
I did it at Alabama too. I walked straight into the stadium in Tuscaloosa.
I'm gonna test it tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just try to
I've
walk
walked
into
the Liberty Bowl before. But I don't know if you can still do it.
Do you think they got it locked?
I bet they do now.
Really?
I've walked up in there before.
Yeah. Well,
What were you doing in there?
Just to see what's up. Just taking a look at the field.
You know what? Tonight I'm gonna take a walk. I'm gonna let you know if I make it in or not. But Foodie Land, I'll be there.
All right, and number one is the NFL preseason. Obviously, you guys already made it clear. I care most about my Cowboys are playing against the Arizona Cardinals. Really worried about that. But Carson Beck has been doing good.
Jeremiah Love?
Carson? No, he's
out.
hurt
Carter's
already.
hurt?
He got a high ankle sprain.
Yeah. They said he's probably going to be ready week one.
But you guys care desperately about the Sunday night affair.
Oh, it's a big time.
Now, you know what?
It's a big time
Because
game.
you guys are going to care so much about Sunday night, I am going to tune in Titans Seahawks.
Let's go.
Like
Let's
it's to the point where like I looked up his throw chart from today at practice against the Seahawks. Cam Ward went 20 of 26. This for you, Bennett.
Okay.
20 of 26, 2 touchdowns, but he did throw a pick 6.
Yeah.
Sacked twice. So I'm feeling good about
I
Cam
wonder
right
if
now.
Sam Darnold will play any. If not, it's what? Drew Lock? It's Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's their backup.
I mean, I'm excited about it too because then you'll get to see like next week they'll have stuff from it on Hard Knocks, so I get to see my team on Hard Knocks. Yeah.
And the third string is Jalen Monroe, former Alabama quarterback.
Milrow.
Yeah, Jalen Monroe. Yeah.
You said Monroe.
I said Monroe. My bad.
Yeah, Jalen Milrow.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Well, is there any other? Forget the second year. Obviously, Cam's the second year guy. This is not a big rookie class for quarterbacks, right? Like Carson Beck is the one. Fernando Mendoza, we already saw last night.
Right.
Who was the Ty Simpson?
Yeah,
right.
He was awesome.
And then who was the third?
Drew Aller.
Who was the? He's been good.
Drew Aller's been
Who
playing
was the
well.
third quarterback taken? Because it was Mendoza. Simpson went in the middle of the first round.
Carson Beck was third round. Drew Aller was the third round. Cade Klubnik for the Jets. Cole Payton, and then Taylor Green.
Wait. So the third quarterback taken was in the third round?
Carson Beck.
There was nobody taken in late first or second.
Let me double check. But
I'll
those
be
are
damned.
those are notables. Let me double check. Hold on.
And then the only QB competition outside of the Browns is probably the Falcons with Tua and Penix.
Bro, and he might win that joint off default.
Tua might.
You see your boy Tua, bro? No, Penix might win that joint off default.
But he's dealing with an injury too.
They say his brain might be mush.
He looks like a dude from
I've
Logan's
seen
Yard,
that.
bro.
I saw the low lights.
Bro, you saw that dude?
Well, I mean, he can't be. Look, all right, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm not. But that is not like I watched that, because the whole world is making fun of it.
Yeah,
because it was funny.
It's just hilarious.
He is a hike the ball, quick drop, get the ball out.
Yes.
That's him. He is not a run around, look down keep your eyes downfield, find somebody. Like, that's not the kind of quarterback he is. So as soon as I saw him scrambling, I was like, oh, shit. He can be mega accurate, but that's what he does.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. And he can be. He was for Minnesota or for Miami. If it's just hike the ball, take the drop, boom. And because he throws it to you in stride.
Hard to sell, too.
He was really good with Waddle and that group that he had in Miami and Tyreek before, obviously he got hit 100,000 times. Yeah. But, I mean, he was on his way to having a monster year that first year under McDaniel. He can do it. He's mega accurate. And that is a very underrated trait when it comes to the NFL. But if you want him to run around and make a play,
He gonna look like Brucey from
no,
Longest Yard.
that's not what he does.
He look like Brucey from Longest Yard
That's
out there,
the thing,
bro.
dude. That's the thing that Ward has to get good at.
Yeah,
he's not
the
accurate.
Easy throws.
Bro.
That was the problem with the first game. It was a lot of easy stuff.
He's just not accurate. You know what I think when I watch the highlights, and I'm just saying this because you guys know I like Cam Ward as well. His footwork looks terrible.
Mm-hmm. And that was the big thing. He said he got sped up too much. He said I was
his
speeding
footwork,
up
but
too
he
much.
just doesn't have this strong base to deliver the throw. He's all arm.
Yeah.
He doesn't his legs are going every which way, and it's like, bro, just get yourself a stable base and throw you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You watch these guys and so many of them because you got to be able to be accurate out of the pocket, and they all have this stable base and they're able to put it on a line. He just feels like he's kind of going everywhere. And I hope he's just not. Because he was like that in Miami, right? Where he was like a stand-up guy, where it's like,
That's
you know,
right. He
and you
almost
can
won a
get
Heisman that way.
and you can get away with it. Yeah. It's so hard when guys get away with it and then to get them to be different because they revert back to what they were always doing successful. And I remember, these guys I knew worked with Tebow getting ready for the draft, and bro, they had him. I mean, this guy was. You can laugh all you want. He was looking like any of the great quarterbacks you want to mention. He worked with this guy named Zeke Bartkowski, who's like the quarterback whisperer, right? And they worked with him all through the pre-draft, right? This guy's taking 3-step drops, 5-step drops, the whole thing. Ball up here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look wicked.
Throwing from perfect angles. Look like John Elway or something, right? Soon as he gets drafted and he goes to the NFL, he's back to throwing it sidearm. You know what I mean?
Right back to
you
it.
watch the other night, I was watching this guy, Minshew. He'll never throw the ball any other way. It's just how he throws the ball. And it's like, that's where they've got to, that's where the Cam thing.
Yep.
He's either going to fix that base or he's never going to be accurate. You watch his legs. You can't be accurate throwing the ball like that. You can't be accurate throwing with the arm. All of these guys, their power comes from their legs. And also just his base. That's why that thing sprays everywhere.
And that's why sometimes he's so good when he's off script, running around, because he is so used to just playing free, backyard football.
Right.
Just letting it fly.
Right.
Instead of being but he'll figure it out, bro. He's gonna be all right. Free Cam Ward.
Look,
Saturday.
Bennett's not as confident
You
right
can
now.
be as Bennett. You can be the pessimist.
I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just already.
You just want to see it.
I'm a little nervous.
Give me hope.
Yes.
Right?
Sunday,
I got you.
Sunday, we will have hope.
Do not lose week 1 at home to the Jets. That's the start.
I'll be there.
That is when the panic
What are
sets
you
in,
making that
bro.
face, bro? I will be there for the season.
I'm
opener.
not making a face about you being there. I'm making that face about Titans Jets.
That's gonna be lit, bro.
God.
Even as a Titans fan, I understand.
I mean, good grief.
Locked in, bro. Come on, man.
That's what they show criminals to get them to talk.
Damn right it is. Tighten up. Tighten up, Vernon. Tighten up.
I'll tell you what you want to know. Just turn it off.
Tighten up, man. Tighten up. And it's my girlfriend's birthday, so it's even better.
Oh, God. It's the worst gift ever.
Tell you want to watch Titans Jets.
Hey, honey, happy birthday. We're going to Titans Jets. You're getting broken up with.
I don't even think she knows she's going to the game yet either.
Well, wait till you break that to her. I wouldn't tell her until the morning of. Don't deal with it until you have to.
You trying to go skydiving, bro.
Okay,
Hey,
it's
I
a
might
new
not
era.
make it.
It's a new era.
Hey, thanks to Bennett Doyle for filling in all week. Rosa will be back on Monday. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. Everybody have a wonderful and safe weekend. We will be back on Monday. Until then, we gone.